Hi everyone, I'm going to record this video. This is my first video in a 21-day video challenge. So I have 21 videos to do. It may not be in 21 days, but I'm going to do my best here. So I certainly welcome any feedback. I'm trying to get comfortable on camera. So here we go. I want to share with you something I shared in our VIP Mastermind Retreat with Mandy White. And this was a big hit. Actually, it's something that Mandy had shared with me, and I just have taken it to a different level in my own business. I've already run this today for my own LinkedIn profile, so I'm going to show you on my husband's profile actually how we can use this tool. It's called eLink Pro, and I actually have it installed in within Google Chrome. I will let you know that the cost for this software is $49 a month, and you also must have the LinkedIn Pro software. So that's the upgrade. It's not the free account. You would have to actually upgrade your account. I think it's $59 a month. But when you see what the possibilities are with this, that $100 or so is going to be so inconsequential that it would be like, why would I not pay that? So let me share with you how this works. I'm going to I'll show you how I set it up, and then I'll talk about it a little bit more. So you want to go to do a search, and so my husband he is an industrial designer, and he helps mostly inventors with their products, getting their ideas on paper. He's an artist, very talented. So we're going to do a search for inventor, and we're actually going to do a search for people that have that term in their profile. So let me see. Let me do a search here. Yeah, here. Well, actually, inventors. Well, this comes up with companies. It says 362,431 results. So then you want to go to second connections. You don't want to do this with people you're first connected to. And that brings it to 37,000. So I actually go you want to narrow this down, and I'll tell you that the software will only allow you to view 800 profiles in a day. Let me explain to you that LinkedIn, when you look at somebody's profile, they will get a notification saying, Steve Skultety has viewed your profile. And they may go, I don't know who Steve Skultety is. I have no idea. Let me go check. So then they click on your profile, and that hopefully is enough for them to take action and say, well, okay, they looked at my profile. I'm not sure why, but either they'll have a direct connection and they'll say, oh, I get it. Yes, oh, I want to work with this person, or I want to talk to this person. Great. Or they'll just be a little bit iffy about it, but they'll say, well, I'll request to connect to them. They looked at my profile, maybe they want to work with me. So either way, it just gets them to get to know a little bit about you. So, but it will only search this software, the software that I'm sharing with you, this eLink Pro. It just speeds up that process. So rather than clicking through 800 profiles a day, this will do it for you automatically in the background. So you could be doing other things, you could be working. So I will typically start off with second connections, and I'll find something. I want people in the United States. But I also want to narrow it down. So I will go to, I could do like Greater New York City. Once I've run, like I usually will do like the cities within the United States that have the most. So San Francisco, Greater New York, Greater LA. In this case, there's way more than 800. We're going to start with just New York City. We'll start there. And then I'm just going to click on eLink Pro. And look, it says busy. We are on it. And it will start to go through it. If you just sit and watch for a moment here, it's getting ready. It's pulling all these people in. And in a moment, it's going to actually start to scroll through all of their profiles, and you'll be able to see this happening in real time. So there it goes. I'm not pushing any buttons. It's going, and then it says next search result over here. It's just going to automatically go to Abdella, and then it will go to the next person after that, and it will, and you can see it working in the bottom. See, there it goes, and in the bottom it says waiting for, and it's processing request, and then next it'll go to Jill. That's what's going to come up next. So this is going to run in the background. So great, 800 a day. I figure if you do this 3 days a week, that's 2,400 people a week. If you did it 5 days a week, even better. I typically run it 3 days a week for my clients, and so that's times 4 weeks is about 9,600 people. So if you can get yourself in front of 10,000 or more people in a month, imagine what the possibilities are there. If you even got 1 or 2 paying clients out of this, then what happens, you'll start to notice you'll get your inbox filled up with people who want to connect to you. So as I'm talking, you can see this thing is working in the background. Once they request to connect to you, that's your opportunity then to send a personal note. And this is what I have for my husband's personal note. I'll put their first name, hello, Jill, let's say. And I'll say, thank you for your invitation to connect on LinkedIn. Now, remember, this is a very hands-off approach to have them approach you. You're not chasing them down and saying, hey, come work with me, come buy my product. None of that. You are just looking at their profile. You're sort of lurking. And if they decide they want to connect with you, that's fantastic. Then it opens up an opportunity for a conversation, a discovery session, anything like that. So here we say, hello, Jill, thank you for your invitation to connect. And I say, offer a quick intro, and I say, as an industrial designer, I help inventors move their ideas from dreams toward production and fabrication of solid functional items. And a little bit more about that. And then I say, want to know more? Check out my portfolio I give the website. And then I say, if you have time, let's jump on a call and consider if working together would be beneficial. And if that sounds good, you can use this link to schedule a time to chat. And then I look forward to furthering our connection and learning more about you. And then people will they may write back and ask some questions, but now you've opened up an opportunity for the dialogue to take place. And hopefully you'll start to see your time trade schedule or any of your scheduling programs filled up with consults and discovery sessions. But isn't this a fantastic thing? The other thing that eLink Pro does, and if you set this up, is, so you can see this working in the background, and it's telling you it's looked at 11 profiles so far. It continues to climb, see 12. And you can also see who you have viewed for the day or however long. Let's see, you could go to viewed. It's going to do it. Yeah, there we go. So, and you can actually export this whole list and maybe even upload them into your email program and add them that way. You could even target them with a Facebook ad. If you have email addresses, once you become a first connection to people, by the way, on LinkedIn, you have access to their email address, and you can then export your entire LinkedIn connections and upload that list as a CSV file into Facebook and run an ad directly to those people and target those people. You can also see who's viewed you as a result. So these were mine that I ran earlier. I work with coaches, so I have business coaches who viewed me. Now, also on the automation, I want to mention there's a few things that you can set up here. One is linked into Twitter, they call it, and I leave this on. So what that does is, as long as you're logged into your Twitter profile, and I actually just open up all of my Chrome tabs in the morning, and it opens right up to my Twitter profile, and I make sure I'm logged in as me or as my client that I'm doing this for, in this case my husband, and it will find the people that eLink Pro has looked for, and if they have a LinkedIn a Twitter account, Twitter will see if they can connect to them on here, and they will put a little star, a little like, or not a star, a heart. They'll click on like on the person's most recent tweet. So in other words, they're going to see that you've looked at their LinkedIn profile. They're also going to see that you liked their latest tweet. They want to now know who you are and what you're all about, and maybe we should figure out how we can talk at least. So that's a great thing. The other thing that it does is a couple of other cool things. And of course, these are totally optional, but you can have LinkedIn drip marketing. And what this does is it will provide, I'll actually go right to the link where it describes what it does, just so I can describe it as best I can using their guide here. And that is that it does drip marketing. So it says, don't have time. Automation posts are great positive quotes daily from our library to your newsfeed status update, effortlessly keeping you visible and top of mind to your network and prospects every day. Subtle drip marketing at its best. So it only works when your computer is online and your browser is open. It says be logged into Twitter and LinkedIn, but these two tabs do not need to be open. This posts to your next status updates. So your status updates are, I'm not going to do it right now, but if you go to your profile and go to your updates, you'll see how it's posting some, usually it'll post something inspirational or share a great tip or something like that. And that will automatically happen. So if you aren't somebody who uses like Meet Edgar or Hootsuite, that's a great way to continually provide status updates on your LinkedIn profile, and it keeps you top of mind. So let's see. And then the other thing that it could do, and I can't test this on my husband's account, and I actually do very personalized messages, but you could turn this on, auto invite accept, and this would actually probably work for many of you out there. You can set up an auto reply message. So it says, for my husband, it says, thank you for your invitation to connect. I offer a quick intro, and there's all of his details. So when somebody does accept the connection, it auto fills a send message to that person. Thank you so much. So this whole process becomes rather automated. Again, I'm more of a proponent of going into each profile one at a time and adding a little something that says, hey, I've really looked at your profile. I'm not just sending you a templated form letter. All of this is amazing. This is such a worthy program. Everybody should be using it. I will tell you, for me personally, it's transformed my business. Mandy knows very well. I was actually reaching out to my target market on LinkedIn, and I had to, you either have to know their email address or you have to be connected to them in some way, and I wasn't. So LinkedIn, after a long period of time and after many he has to upgrade. So anyway, but what was happening was it was saying, no, you can't connect with any more people on LinkedIn that don't know you. So this is a very hands-off approach to, you don't have to know them. You don't have to know somebody who knows them. You don't have to know their email address. You're just looking at their profile. You're not requesting to connect with them. So beautiful thing. Now, I do want to share with you, I'm a virtual assistant, those of you who don't know, and I specialize in social media marketing. So if this is something that you're interested in as a service, I would like to extend that I would offer this to you. Again, I'm offering 3 days a week to go in and run this software for you, and to do either the automated email response or to go in and do a personal reply for you on each of the people that connect. And for that, I'm quoting $300 to do that. So it would be, 5 days a week, 3 days to run the software, 2 days to do the follow-ups for you. So 5 days a week, I would be working on that for you, and it would be $300 to this group only. So if you're interested, and if you want to know more about me and my services and what else I can offer to you, we offer a full range of virtual assistant, meaning executive administrative services, scheduling, etc. You can certainly find out more about that. And also, as I mentioned, social media marketing, that's really a area of expertise that we can help you in. And this is just one of those tips that I wanted to provide with my first video. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to email me, it's Jaimie, Jaimie, at upscaleyourbusiness.com. And again, the website, www.upscaleyourbusiness.com. Thank you so much. Have a great day.